start. Our module for today is module 3, which is friendship. It will be started by opening prayer by for the next part of the module, I will now explain the mechanics of the game. It is entitled Nurse Walk Walk or Friendship Edition. The mechanics of the game starts with first form groups of two. So form your subs into two. Then everyone stands in a circle. So circle, try to become a circle. Then every participant grabs two different friends from other people across the circle, create a human knot based on common childhood during Dr. Kwak. So since mauna muna yung isang group na mag-perform, and ito-timer natin siya kung sino yung mas mabilis, and i-differentiate natin sila. Then ito, yung sunod doon, kapag natanggal na yung isang group, without letting go of hands, the group must untangle themselves into a circle. Then after that, they cannot communicate, guide, help, and support each other while solving the knot. So walang any bodily communication or verbal communication. Then first group to untangle wins. So kung sino yung pinakamabilis yung oras, sino yung panalo. Then after the game, I will ask the team, was it easy to solve the knot alone?
Doon ba malayo?
So let's start. Magdating po yung kayo or mas na natin. Sino po na?
So, pagsakan, lang. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Uy!
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Uy!
Boom.
Paano sila?
So, talikod mo na yung other group. Talikod mo na yung other group. Namatay mo dito. Mag-set ako ng time na 10 seconds para mag-hanggang kayo. Ready, get set, go. Three, two, one, go! Stop na. Stop na yan. Stop na yan. So, another group. Pwede na kayo pumasok. I will give you 30 seconds.
Basta labas ka!
Tama ba?
Last labas ka rin naman.
Saan?
Dito.
Paano ka lalabas dyan?
Ako silang dalawa.
Ano?
Yan. Pag natanggal yung hawak niya eh. Nag-off na din kayo sa ate.
Oo. Hindi na sa mga
Sige.
Saan?
Sige, ayan o. Tagal. Isa pa. Ayaw. Aray ko. Aray! Balik ka, balik ka. Hana! Baba ka dito. Baba ka dito. Ay, Seth, yung kamay ko naman! Yung kamay mo! Mas small! Kaya nga namimitaw siya. Ulit? Paano yan? Ate, may ginawa kami, di ba? Makita mo talaga.
Hello. Iba.
May video naman guys.
Hello. Iba na.
Ay, Brian! Punta ka dito. Pasok. Napakita mo ko kay ano? Ay, tagal, oh! Yay! Ah, panalo kami!
Nanalo sila kanina. 1 minute and
4 seconds.
So after the game,
I think no, but speaker.
was it easy to solve the knot alone? So give me at least one word, maximum of one word.
Di ba, no, but na siya.
So yun nga, majority no. Then let's proceed to the Bible passage. Miss Johanna.
A reading from the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 1 to 2. I, my friends, if someone is caught in any kind of wrongdoing, those of you who are spiritual should set him right. But you must do it in a gentle way, and keep an eye on yourself so that you will not be tempted. Help carry one another's burdens, and in this way we will obey the law of Christ. The word
Manulubat na yung speaker.
Thanks be to God.
Manulubat na yung speaker.
So next part, moment of silence.
So now, proceed na po tayo sa my sharing. Paano yung natin pag So yung unang question, do you think a true friend should help carry problems and struggles? If yes, why? Or if no, why not? Start na lang po tayo kay Miss Ariane. So first question, do you think a true friend should help carry problems and struggles? If yes, why? Or if no, why not?
For me, yes, I do think very friends and struggle. Kasi pagkakaibigan is not only about sharing happiness, but also difficult times. Tapos parang yung pagtulong mo kasi sa friend mo is na-show siya na love and concern sa taong mo. Which is related siya sa Bible passage.
Okay, next, Miss Ara. Do you think a true friend should help carry problems and struggles? If yes, why? Or if no, why not?
Yes. Based dun sa 1 Corinthians
tsaka din sa sinabi ni Arian. And additional na lang siguro we are not meant to face life battles alone. Kasi nga normal sa island. And sharing the weight becomes lighter. And ipinapakita din kasi nung genuine care natin and sincerity and mismong love natin for our friends.
Okay.
Next, Mr.
For me, yes. Because a true friend supports and encourage you during difficult times. They help make my problems feel lighter and remind me that you are not alone. So
My answer would also be yes po. Kasi sabi nga nila, ang true friend, sinusuport ka niya kahit na nasa happy times kayo or lalo na kapag down na down kayo. And also, kapag meron kasing nang-encourage sa'yo and nakikinig sa mga parang ginaramdam mo, gumagaan pa yung pakiramdam. Kaya yes, the answer is a yes.
For me, yes din po. We should but it's best na a true friend helps another with their struggles and burdens. Pero may mga cases naman when yung both parties is parang hindi, discard that. Anyways, my point is that true friends should help each other when they are yes. So that's my answer.
Ako naman, yes, of course, ang true friend and na tinutulungan ka kapag nasa difficult moments ka na or nasa pinaka-lowest point ka na ng buhay. And also, I just wanted to share, I have this one friend, these friends na palagi kong sinasabihin ng problema ko, ganon. And every time, someone na may trust issues, mahirap akong magtiwala, pero ito yung taong pinagkakasimulan ko talaga. And kapag sinasabi ko yung mga problema ko, gano'n, nag-lighten yung mood ko, nakawala yung galit ko, saka at the same time, tinutulungan niya ako mag-grow. So, yun lang.
Ako rin, gaya ng sinabi ni yes din yung sagot ko. Kasi a true friend is not only there during happy moments. Pero, ay also difficult times. Yun nga, sinusupport na tayo pag nabigyan ng ganun para sa inyo. Ayan. So, next question. Have you ever experienced a friend helping you during a difficult time? If yes, why? Or if no, why not?
Ano yung question?
Have you ever experienced a friend helping you during a difficult time?
Naranasan ko na ba na meron kang friend na tinulungan ka?
Yes.
Nasa pinaka-difficult.
During nung senior high school days ko, leader ako ng research team namin. Doon sa group namin, halos ako lang gumagalaw. Tapos there's nung mga members ko, pagala-gala, nag-makeup. Tapos, ayun, to the point na nag-report na ako sa teacher, nag-vent na ako doon sa mga friends ko, yung best friends ko. Then, instead yung mga groupmates ko, I mean, may iba namang tumutulong pero little lang. Yung friends ko from another group, tumulong sila sa akin dun sa research ko yun para tapusin siya. Both yung soft copies tapos yung mga pagtatanong sa mga ibang students sa ibang section. So, they were there when I needed help. So yun yung experience ko.
Yes, for me naman po, a couple of times, marami na may tulong sa akin yung friend ko. Not only in academics, like kagaya ng sabi niya kapag mga projects, assignments, na ganyan, nandun yung friend ko for me. And meron rin kapag family problems, ganun kahit pa paano nakapag-advise naman siya sa akin. And also, kasi wait lang.
Yeah, take your time.
Yun lang po.
for me, yes. So listen and give advice and support sa akin. Na parang, ano, na daanan ko yung problems ko or malagpasan ko yung problems. So, siya din yung mag-support, mag-listen sa akin pag may problems ako.
Next, Miss Ara.
Sa akin yes na yes. Minsan din nung first sem ko kasi dito, naiwan ko yung mga friends ko sa SB. So nakaroon ako ng bagong friends dito. Even though hindi ko kasi lahat totally na consider na friends, they help me na everywhere na may pupuntahan kami, may klase, lagi nila akong i-include kahit na ako yung lumalayo, kahit na ako yung sa ay, gusto ko mag-isolate. And hindi nila pinapakul sa akin na nag-defend ako, na mag-isa ako, na parang ibang tao. Gusto nila, they make me feel safe and included sa problems ko na meron pa rin palang tutulong sa'yo kahit na feeling na wala ka na. And yung weight na yun, hindi lang nila ako pinalang buhatin. Sinamahan din nila ako sa journey ko. Kumbaga, hindi naman kasi lahat ng problems natin is kailangan natin ng solution. Kailangan natin ng kikinig or someone to be with us during that time. For me, is I have a friend. Kasi nung first time is parang sila yung nag-stay sa sila lang yung nakikita sa so kind of ito ako na
Yes, lagi. Kaya sobrang thankful ko sa mga friends ko din. Lalo na sa mga family problems. Kasi ako, hindi ako magkala-open na tao. Pero yung friend ko rin, grabe, nakapagpasiwalaan ko siya sa mga family problems ko ganyan. Tapos, grabe yung tulong niya sa akin sa pag-advise. Kaya sobrang na-appreciate ko yung mga taong ganun. Kasi sobrang hirap na lagi kong sinasarili yung problema ko. Dahil sa kanya, natuto din ako na mag-open, na may kasama din pala ako pag may problema ako. Ayun guys.
Sa akin, yes din. Meron kasi mga pagkakataon na feeling ko is yung sobrang na-stress na ako, ganyan, sobrang nasasaktan, ganyan, confused sa lahat, ganyan, sobrang pain, parang alam mo, gusto ko na lang mag-disappear and mag-far away sa lahat, ganyan. But during those times kasi, meron din akong isang kaibigan na laging nakikinig din sa akin, ganyan, laging nakikinig, sinasamahan niya ako, even though, malayo kasi siya, nasa Togo siya, ganyan. Kahit malayo siya is nararamdaman ko yung presence niya, like, parang kahit wala akong kaibigan dito sa kawayan, kahit malayo yung pagiging kaibigan niya, nararamdaman ko pa rin na parang meron siyang taong ano yun? So yun, so next question, if we are called to carry each other's burdens, do you think this is still important among people today? If we are called to carry each other's burdens, do you think this is still important among people today? If yes, why? Or if no, why not?
Do you think in today's time is dapat pa rin ba natin i-carry yung burdens ng ibang tao or ng mga friends natin?
Yes. For me, yes. Like kanina, when we're at our lowest, true friends help each other out, and they would never let anyone paano ba to?
Hurt you. They will not let anyone hurt you or gano'n.
Yun. Sabi hindi ako magaling mag-explain. Pero yun yung point.
So, my answer din po is, I guess, I think it is important to carry or at least share man lang yung burden ng friend natin. Kasi, madaming nakaka-experience ng depression, loneliness, stress, kasi mga personal struggles sila. So, supporting them or helping them to carry their burdens would help the relationship na mag-last long, na maging ma-maintain ng matagal. Mas masalo rin mapapatibay yung relationship mo.
And then, next,
For me, yes, kasi maraming nag-depress, nag-stress ko. So yung pag-support pati sa kanila is nakaka-bring ng comfort sa kanila. So yes, and make life easier sa lahat ng may problema, ganun na may struggle sa buhay. So support.
next.
Yes po. Kasi nga, yun yung kagaya ng sa inyo. We have different cross na pasama-pasama natin sa buhay. So, magkakaibahin tayo ng strength and limitation. So, carrying another's burden is important. Kasi nga, yung Panginoon ng Horizon Island, kailangan natin ang bawat isa. And showing care and love, doon natin napapakita yung God's love. Doon natin napaparamdam sa kanila kung paano maging human in humanity. And yun nga, that's the most important thing in friendship, to carry. Parang, that's the pag-carry ng
Sa akin din, yes. Importante pa rin yun ngayon kasi maraming people dahil na sinabi yung nakakaranas ng depression, anxiety, gano'n. So, sa may mga family problems din sila, gano'n. Ngayon, dito sa movie na to, kailangan ng mga tao, kahit sino, hindi lang sa friends natin ng support, kahit yun, maramdaman man lang nila na may kailangan sila.
Ako naman, yes, importante pa rin siya until today. And actually, more than ever, dapat hindi sana nawawala yun. Kasi nga, like what you said guys, hanggang ngayon, talamak pa rin ang depression, anxiety, suicide, yung mga nag-suicide na ganyan. So, I think it's still very important na meron tayo na sa sandalan. Na panahon ngayon, so, biyano natin, daming problema. So, ayun guys, na kapag may taong nag-carry ng burdens or ng burdens natin, mas napapagaan yung nararamdaman. Ayun lang guys.
So, ayun, thank you guys sa pag-share and next mag-proceed na tayo sa action.
So, for the sixth part of the yung action task kasi natin ito is yung friendship 2 times a day. Diba meron tayong mga basic needs. And for example, yung meal kasi natin hindi lang siya literal na pagkain. So ito, for 1 day, do an act of true friendship. So any action yan for 3 times a day by helping carry someone's burden. So examples dito kasi is check a classmate or friend. Like, pwede mo silang tanongin, okay ka lang ba? Ganyan. And genuinely listen. You can also put a check on her or him. Alam mo yung trend na kwan? Ma'am, okay ka lang ba? Tapos yung trend na like literal. Kumaga, pag nakikita mo kasi manungkot yung kaibigan mo, minsan ayaw nila ng salita, ayaw na nila ng maingay, ayaw nila ng any noise. So, pwede natin gawin siya into actions. Then ito, help a friend with schoolwork or any problems you can help together. Di ba, mahirap talaga ang YouTube. So, pwede nga kayong pag-help sa mga klase nyo na parang nahihirapan lang. For example, pag-edit ng files ninyo. Pwede rin yun. Then ito, encourage them with deep and sincere empathy. So, ayan, for example, ako, nakikita niyo ako na parang pagod yung mata ko, ganyan. Lagi kayo mag-share or mag-encourage na kaya natin to. Like, andito lang kami kapag ano ka. So, pwede ka rin magpahagi sa amin. So, siguro ito, self-assessment na lang din or i-share din na lang din natin for following days. Then, next part. So, let's
Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that we spent in your word today. Thank you for reminding us that value of true friendship and rooting in your love and in you. Lord, help us to apply what we have learned in our daily lives to strengthen our friendship and guide us to be blessing to one another. Keep us safe as we go, and may your presence continue to be with us.
Amen.
Bye!